Every new morning is a gentle invitation, especially for those of us who have crossed the beautiful milestone of 65, to treat our bodies and minds with the kind of deliberate kindness we may not have given ourselves in earlier years. And as the sun rises with its soft golden glow touching the edges of our homes, it carries with it an opportunity to shape the next 24 hours in a meaningful and nurturing way. Because the truth is, the first moments after waking are far more powerful than most people realize. And these quiet minutes can either set our nervous system into chaos or guide it toward balance, calm, clarity, and steady energy. When we wake up, our bodies transition from the peaceful stillness of sleep into the conscious awareness of the day, and during that shift, the heart, the brain, and the joints all undergo a gentle but important change that determines how we feel for the hours ahead. Yet many seniors rush this delicate transition, unknowingly placing stress on a body that simply needs a slower and more thoughtful start. That is why this simple 5-minute morning routine exists, not as a strict ritual, not as a complicated regimen, but as a warm, gentle embrace for your aging body, a kindness your heart will thank you for, a moment of presence that boosts longevity, supports clarity, strengthens energy, and brings a sense of daily peace you can carry like a quiet gift throughout the day. It begins with something incredibly simple: breathing. Before you rise, before your feet touch the floor, and before your mind fills with the tasks of the day, you sit or lie still and place one hand on your chest and one on your belly, drawing in a slow breath through your nose as your belly rises, and releasing it gently through your mouth as your entire body softens. This single minute of deep, intentional breathing signals to the brain that you are safe, that there is no danger, that the day can begin without tension or fear. Scientists now understand that deep breathing in the morning does far more than calm the mind. It lowers morning cortisol, stabilizes blood pressure, improves oxygen flow to the brain, wakes up mental clarity, and activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the system responsible for rest, digestion, and long-term health. For seniors, this moment is priceless because it protects the heart from the sudden shifts that occur when waking too quickly, and it lays a foundation of steadiness that carries into every movement that follows. After your body has been gently awakened with breath, the next part of the routine invites you to move, not abruptly, but slowly, thoughtfully, and with appreciation for every joint and muscle that has served you through the decades. Begin by rotating your ankles in soft circles, not rushing, just easing them into motion so that blood begins to flow down to your feet and up to your calves. Then rotate your wrists, loosening tension that often builds during sleep. Roll your shoulders gently, as if releasing the weight of yesterday, allowing your spine to feel a quiet sense of freedom. If you are able, lift your arms above your head, even if only slightly, and let your back stretch in a way that feels right to you. This gentle stretching does not require athletic ability or youthful flexibility. What matters is movement. Movement that lubricates your joints, wakes up your muscles, encourages healthy circulation, and reduces the stiffness that often accompanies aging. These small motions send signals to your body that it is ready for the day, that strength still lives within you, that you are preparing yourself to move safely and gracefully. And the beauty is that these movements, as simple as they appear, actively improve mobility, reduce the risk of falls, and stimulate the pathways that keep muscles and nerves healthy. By the time you finish these stretches, you may already feel a shift inside you. A sense of warmth, a sense of ease, a sense of feeling awakened rather than startled into the day. The third step of this 5-minute routine is something your body craves every single morning, yet most people overlook it until much later. Hydration. Overnight, your body loses moisture. Your tissues dry, your blood thickens ever so slightly, and your mind becomes foggy. Not because of age, but because of simple human biology. That is why taking a sip of water in the first few minutes of your day is more powerful than most people realize. Whether it is room temperature, water on your nightstand, or warm lemon water prepared in the kitchen, that first sip begins a chain reaction inside your body. It wakes up digestion gently, without shock. It signals your metabolism to rise. It revives your cells, brings clarity to your thinking, and jumpstarts circulation. For seniors, this moment can make an extraordinary difference in overall daily energy because it prevents the dehydration-related fatigue that so many people assume is simply a part of aging. Hydration is not just about quenching thirst. It is about giving your body the fuel it needs to begin the day with strength and intention. Then, when you have breathed deeply, stretched gently, and hydrated slowly, you arrive at the final step, the step that supports longevity. More than almost anything else you can do in the first minutes of your day, stand up with your feet shoulder-width apart. Roll your shoulders back, lengthen your spine, and hold yourself upright in a posture that feels both grounded and steady. This posture alignment, held for just 60 seconds, activates your core, strengthens your balance, and sends a message to your body that you are stable, capable, and prepared for movement. Balance training is one of the most essential longevity practices after 65, because falls are responsible for countless injuries that can alter a senior's quality of life. This single minute, this quiet posture, reset, can dramatically reduce that risk over time. It teaches your muscles to react, your joints to stabilize, and your mind to stay connected to your stance. As you stand with this gentle strength, you connect your body and your breath, creating a moment of unity within yourself. A moment where your heart, mind, and body move together instead of separately. When these 4 steps come together, breathing, stretching, hydrating, and balancing, something beautiful happens. You do not just wake up, you awaken the body. You do not just start the day, you set the tone for it. You do not just exist through the morning, you thrive through it. Seniors who follow this 5-minute routine often notice that their energy becomes more stable, their mood more positive, their mobility more fluid, and their mornings more peaceful. They report fewer aches, less dizziness, deeper clarity, and a greater sense of control over their well-being. And perhaps what is most powerful about this routine is that it does not require equipment, medication, or large amounts of time. It requires only presence, a willingness to greet the day with intention. In a world that moves faster than ever, this routine brings a rare gift: slowness. a chance to choose calm before chaos, a moment to honor the body that has carried you through the seasons of life. Aging is not a decline, it is an evolution. And with the right habits, it is an evolution filled with grace, strength, and resilience. By giving yourself these 5 minutes each morning, you invite longevity into your life not as a distant dream, but as a daily practice. You nourish your heart, support your brain, protect your joints, and lift your spirit. You remind yourself that every new sunrise is a blessing, and every day is an opportunity to build health, joy, and peace. So tomorrow morning, when you open your eyes, take that first slow breath. Begin these gentle movements. Drink that refreshing sip of water. Stand tall with quiet confidence. And remember that taking care of your mornings is one of the greatest gifts you can give your future. This is your time, your moment, your daily invitation to live with intention and vitality. And with just 5 minutes, you can make every day a little brighter, a little stronger, and a little more alive. This is Elder Echoes, where wisdom grows with every sunrise, and where your journey to healthier, calmer, and more energized mornings begins with something as simple and as beautiful as a breath. For more videos, subscribe my channel.